Hey there, I'm about to start wrapping my grandkids' Christmas gifts for this year, and I thought you might want to take a peek at how I go about doing that. To start off with, I've got these 3 wrappings here that I picked out. We'll see if I stick with this. This is my first go at what I think I might want to use. A lot of times I'll end up changing it up a bit, but I got these 3 wraps. I got a couple little totes of different ribbons I can use. I got some stickers that I'm thinking about incorporating, which I have never done before on the package. I'll do it on their mailed package on the outside, but on their gift I've never done stickers, so I think that could be fun. And a couple other little options for decorating the top of the package. And who this is for is my 2 granddaughters, and they are 5 and 7. They both absolutely love the Nutcracker, and so this is a Nutcracker wrapping here. And I've used this before with them. I have quite the stash of wrapping, but once I use it one year, then I'll wait a few years, or I'll mix it with a different pattern or something like that. And I think it's been a little while since I've used this one with them, so I think it'll be fun to see it again. And I usually do like to do 2 or 3 different patterns or solids together. It makes it more fun to me, and then mix up the bows. Or sometimes I'll do real similar bows but on all different patterns. Occasionally I'll do 1 or 2 wraps and then change up the bows. But I like 3 is probably the sweet spot for me. And I like when all the gifts are together for the whole family, if they look good together. I don't want them all matchy really. I like a little more eclectic look, but yet some sort of continuity between all of it. So that's kind of my preference. I'm nuts about wrapping. I've got totes full of wrapping paper and bows. It's really kind of ridiculous, but it's also super fun. So I'm going to grab the first gift here and we'll get wrapping. I think first off I'm going to try this red wrapping paper. I haven't used it before, so I'm excited to try it out. And I've got their 2 little Playmobil sets that they both are getting. I did other videos before this one about what I got them for Christmas. If you're interested in taking a peek at those, I think I can do both these here. And then I also had another video where I focused on just the Playmobil that I got all the kids this year. So if you want a more in-depth review or close-up look, check those videos out. And I just caught myself here. I got kind of stalled out, and I was overthinking which wrapping paper to use, and that takes all the fun out of it. So I got to remember, as I'm doing this on film, this is my first time ever filming me wrapping, and so I feel a little more pressure. I thought, no, that's not even fun. So I need to just let it flow, just pick and wrap and let it develop. You can see that ain't gonna work, what I just did there. That's all right. I'll cut another piece. Okay. So this is nice, a nice weight. It's craft paper, but it's thinner than what I normally have seen. But I'm always using the brown wrapping that I get it at Home Depot, and it's thick, and so it's not very good for wrapping little gifts. I'll use it to wrap what goes your package for in the mail. So I like things that look neat, but I don't care if they're perfect. Again, I think the creative process is kind of killed for me if I get too picky, so I don't get too crazy about creasing everything and getting the perfect fit. I am not loving how this tape looks on this package though, so I might be able to cover that up with a bow, or if I wrap it the other way. I think I'll wrap it the other way. I don't put the bows on until the very end. I like to kind of see all the wrapped packages together usually. That didn't go quite as far. Just trying to keep that in a line so I can cover it with a ribbon later. Okay, so who's who here? Okay, this is that one. I'm going to put it over there. Okay, and then we'll do this one. I think I'm going to leave these tails a little longer so it wraps over the bottom of the box further so I don't see that tape as much. Okay, keep the girls separate. A couple of Lego sets. Fun. They both have gotten into Playmobil and Lego the last several years. So that's been fun. It's a never-ending supply of gift ideas. I always save my little scraps. I end up using them at some point often, or at least until the wrapping season is over, and then the bigger ones I save. Definitely getting one of these weighted tape dispensers is a great way to go. Cute. This one. I just took a bunch of wrapping paper to the Goodwill because I haven't been able to buy much new for a while because I have so much already, and I realized that that's like no good because I love buying it and getting to try new stuff. So I decided I needed to get my stock slimmed down a bit to make room for some new, so next year I can get some new wrapping paper for fun. And plus, I have some really great wrapping paper, so somebody at Goodwill is gonna have a lot of fun picking out some great wrapping paper at a good price. I love this wrapping paper. And you can put so many different kinds of bows with this particular paper. Okay, there's that one. Now what? Let's do, should we do a nutcracker paper? I think for this one, I want to do some doll clues. This is a separate little thing here that I'll have to explain in a minute here, but well, I got the dolls. Let's see here. What do I have I can hold this open with? I got them each doctor outfits, and they're gonna flip out. So this is the self-adhesive bandage that you can get so that they can put it on their dolls and their animals and themselves and everything else when they're playing doctor. So I decided to do this bigger piece or present on the nutcracker because it's a pattern. I want to be able to see enough of it, and this is the biggest piece or present that I have for them pretty much, so that's why I kind of doled this out this way. And I want them to be going the right direction too, so it's actually going to go this way. this little hanger might be a little bit of a trick there. Okay, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do there. I guess I'll give myself some room in case I need to go over the top of that. I do not like jaggedy cuts like I just did. I have got to get these scissors sharpened or get new ones, and I didn't put much effort into that, but like I just know how that is. If they were sharp, I'd be able to just like push them right through without even doing this, but I never get it done. So I like to kind of just take a look at how things are lining up, where the tops are a thing that's showing. That seems fine to me. It's a little too far. Okay, get this out of my way. I'm going to put the little bandages in a separate little container of some kind. I haven't decided yet if they're each going to get a little container of it or if I'll put them all in one container. Okay, let's see how this goes with that hanger. Just got to kind of give room for it. I think that'll work. There's that. You can see, show you how these, whoops, I put that little tiny piece of tape and that popped up. I better put a little bit bigger and just make sure I cover it. So you can kind of see how they're coordinating right now. It's fun. The bows will really start to tie it all together. Okay, I'll do this one. Okay, and so now they each have one more that's the same size as the one I just wrapped. So I gotta decide kind of which wrapping do I want another big space of. Well, I think I'll do the red again, just because it's something new that I haven't gotten to use before. And that'll give me more opportunity to try some different ribbons. So then they both have got little outfits for the dolls also. The other thing that factors in when I do these girls' gifts is because they all have to fit in a package, and I'm trying to really pack them in good, because the bigger the package, the more expensive, and it's going all the way to Alaska, so it's very expensive to mail stuff there. I usually try to do bows that aren't too fluffy or whatever, because they're going to get smashed in there. Or I have a few times planned for maybe a big bow that goes on top, but if it's on the package when I put it in and then I set it sideways, the package below will kind of pop it off. So I'll put it in plain and stack all the pieces in there, and then there'll be like a little pocket, and I'll just set the bow in there, and then I'll let my daughter know that that bow goes on the red package or whatever, and then she'll put the bow on later for me. So we'll see how this turns out. I'm not exactly sure what bows I'll be doing or what kind of bows, so whether I attach them or need to pack them along the side, we'll see. There's that. And then next one for the girls. Oh no, I got that little deal there. This is for both of them. And then I have also, they have Lego sets for Cinderella and Belle, but they didn't have the Beast or Prince Charming, so that's what I have here. So, what I have is this cute little bag. I think this could be fun to put these guys in here, so I think I'll do that. But I need to wrap this, so I think I'm gonna go, I think I'm gonna do actually one more nutcracker. The weather's getting colder, my rings are getting looser. That's not bad with, you can see that row of the nutcrackers. Okay, so let's see what we have here and what it looks like. Oh, there's a little flaw right there. I'll have to cover that up with something. So, I've got these. Actually, they both look the same, so I might just work on one set here and see what looks good together. This will be for both of them. I guess I should figure out this little package here. Well, actually, what I put in here, red tissue paper or white tissue paper might depend on how these end up looking here. So I might wait a minute to see what kind of bows I end up getting on here. Oh, but I forgot. I have these guys too, but I do have these little cloth bags. That might be good. Over here, I did have these 3 that I could put their little bandages in. So I think I'll wait till I get the bows on and then kind of see which of those are gonna look the best. But I don't like how this looked at all. Let me see if I can peel this off some more. There we go. That's better. Okay, cute. I'm just going to stick them in there like that for right now until I get bows on. Okay, let's kind of take a look at these with some ribbon options. Colors and things. I definitely thought this chocolate bow was pretty. Like on the nutcracker, could be nice. It's nice on the red, but I feel like that's not cheery enough for the girls. But I think on the nutcracker, it could be, depending on what other bows I put on here. So that's an option for the nutcracker. And then let's see on the red options what I have here. That's super cute on there with the candy cane stripe. That's also really cute on the nutcracker. I love that on the nutcracker too. I think I'm gonna for sure use this on some of it here. So you put that out there. Let's see what else here. Stripes, cute. I feel like that's trumping it there. I have a roll of this. That's cute. Nothing. I gotta figure out what's gonna look good on this red that'll look cheery. This is cute too, depending on how it all comes together. I like this red one and this kind of clear one. And then I do have some green velvet, which that's cute too. Could do a little bow of green velvet on the plaid is cute. It's not great on the, I mean, it looks good on the red, but it's not cherry. But also, I forgot, if I'm putting some stickers, which is the red is where I was kind of thinking, then that could be a cute combo right there with that. And that looks good on the nutcracker too. So the other sticker options I have are these dogs that are glittery, which are really cute. And the green would look cute with that too. this could be cute, maybe, because it's got the silver tinsel and there's silver glitter on here. That could be. I also have these trees. That's not, those are cute trees, but I feel like that's not as fun as what I was planning, so I think I'll put those aside. I've got these little guys. They're cute, little glittery Rudolphs there. That's an option. And then I got these felt ones. To me, that's looking too, it's cute, but I feel like I want something more glittery now that I kind of see the whole thing together. So I think I'll put these two aside for something else. And then the other thing I have are the silver bells, which could get added to almost anything and make that really fun too. So, okay. So maybe I should start with the red packages and see how this sticker thing is gonna go. Okay. I like this ribbon. I did get ribbons this year, quite a few from Walmart. This felt one and some black felt and green felt and this skinny green and a skinny red. Okay, so if I did this one, the dogs, I feel like maybe the stocking should go on this one. And then if I had, that's kind of fun because this has the candy canes on it. And then the stripe on this kind of ties into that, which is fun. So I think I'm going to put the bow on first and then add stickers. This was a scrap, but I think I might have more of this downstairs, but we'll see. So there's a little flaw in the paper there, so I'm going to see if I can cover that up. I definitely recycle ribbon. Most of my ribbon is fabric. I don't have too much, like the curly ribbon, I have a whole tote of it, but I don't use it that often. So let me just see how that tail is. I think I want a little more tail than that. Cute. And these simple little bows like this hold up real good in the package. So let's see. Let me try a point. This has an angle cut. I'm gonna try a whatever you call the other kind of cut. I always have to think about it to know which way to cut it here. We'll see which way looks better. I don't think I have my fabric scissors with me. Gotta go this way. That's cute with the little forked end. So I think I'll do that. Okay, so let's see here. These are so cute. Probably just kind of put them, quite a few on here maybe. It'd be fun. Definitely got to get a candy cane on here. I think maybe I'll put him up there. What else? Poinsettia. That's kind of similar. That's pretty cute just like that, actually. Maybe you don't need to do more on there. I'm going to try twisting it this way to see if I like this better. Get this a little tighter, I think. That's pretty cute. Okay, I'm going to start with that. I may end up adding more stickers, or maybe I should put a poinsettia right there now that I kind of got that off of there. Remember, don't overthink it, just have fun. Kids are gonna love it. Everybody's gonna love it. That's cute. Okay, we'll call that a good start on that one. Okay, so in light of that, then how about these guys? I think I actually should pause and go get my other roll of this because I think I'm going to use a lot of this. I'll be right back. Okay, got my ribbon, more of the ribbon, and I actually realized I have a similar ribbon in white, which is super cute with the candy cane stripe. So I think that's going to be a fun one also. So next up, I think I want to get one on this nutcracker. Kind of wondering how I might do it a little different. I guess I don't need to. Let's scoot this guy over a little bit. Is there another one I was thinking for this? Because the white could be cute on that too. Let me see here. That's cute. It's also cute on there. Let's see what else we have here before I get that wrapped on there. This is another fun one. I got this one this year. Depends on the background. Let's see here. That's cute on the red, but I don't know if it's bright enough for what I want for the girls. That's cute on the plaid also. I don't think it's enough on the nutcracker. It might be okay on the, I don't know, that's cute on the plaid. I might do that on the plaid. But the question is then, for this nutcracker, whether to do the red or to do the white. The white kind of ties in some white here. That would be good to get some white on other packages. Maybe I'm going to do it in the white and we'll just see how it looks. Can change it easily. So let me do that. Okay. Sometime I'd like to take the time to learn how to do some other kinds of bows. As much as I love gift wrapping, it'd be fun to have some other options. Not enough of a tail. also have those silver bells that could liven things up a little bit too. It's pretty cute. Yeah, if I had a little more time, I could see how it could be fun to maybe incorporate some of this. That's really cute together. Maybe I'll try just like tying a bow right on top of it with this one and see what happens. Just felt like it might get too thick there in the middle, but maybe it won't. That's cute. I think I might need to make these a little smaller. I wonder if I can just keep doing little bows like that. I don't know, that's pretty cute, just like that. I think I might call that good, because I do need to get this done so I can get it in the mail. I guess there is a right and a wrong side to that. It's a little more vibrant on this one side. Okay, let me get, oh, I should have got my fabric scissors. They cut this ribbon a lot better. Let me just give myself plenty of room here. Okay, that's cute. So now again, it's what do I do with, kind of spiral it or do it the other way where that kind of folds, you know, like this is a cute look too. I did that one spirally. Let me just see what this ends up looking like. That's cute. Okay, so maybe I'll do this part more the wavy. I need to fix the ends on this. I don't like how that looks too abrupt there. So maybe it just needs to be a more gentle slope than what I did there. I had maybe too tight. There's got to be a better way to do that. Okay, so I'm going to definitely cut this pointed. And this guy, oh, other way. Oops, see, didn't have my fabric scissors. Okay, I might use that for something. Just want that to have a gentle bend to it here, but it keeps getting a little bit pointy. This is going to get munched in the package too, but my daughter she's really good at gift wrapping, so I know she can straighten it up. That's pretty cute. I wonder, I don't know if it'd be too much if we just go all in with some bells. That's pretty cute too. I feel like I could have tied that, I don't have my glasses on here. I feel like I could have tied that underneath that bow I just put on. Let me see if I can get this underneath it and hide the, I want to keep the loop on it that they can hang, because they could, you know, use that for decoration on their tree or in their dollhouse or something, so I don't want to cut that off. I'll just try to tuck it under. This has little zip ties. I'll see if I can get it underneath between a bow there and tie it in there. I don't have my glasses on, so I feel like I can't see. This also feels like the bow is getting loose. I may need to do a little something different there. There we go. that. And then kind of tuck it under a little bit. That's awful cute. That's fun. I think they'll like that. Okay, so we have these two. This is all for the same girl. And now what else do you want, honey? I know we need dogs for this one. She's crazy about dogs, so maybe I'll go in with this one. That does look kind of busy, but it's still fun. So, okay, let's get some dogs on here. And, I was thinking about this one on there because of the silver. What else do I have here? I do have some white sheer that could be pretty on there, I just realized. Let's see how that looks. If it's too sheer or... That's pretty. So I think I might do like the whole, wrap it all the way around to make the bow so this one looks different. It's a smaller package, so that's a good spot to use. Do that method without, you know, when it's a big package, you use so much ribbon to do this kind of thing that it's kind of hard to justify sometimes. So let's see what I got going on here. I didn't get that straight on the edge there. Okay. Let's see here. I've seen people loop that under. Maybe I'll just get equal pieces here and see how that works. If I go under with that one, and under with this one. Is that getting lined up there? Okay. I screwed it a little bit because there was that little flaw in the package there. I don't want this to look, it's got to look fun here, so what am I going to do here? Well, the dogs are going to make it fun, I guess. I just realized this ribbon draping along over the package is pretty. I might leave it like that. Just hanging down. It's pretty. Okay. Yeah, I like that. This is a little twisty here. Okay. I do think I better go get my fabric scissors. I'll be right back. Okay, got my fabric scissors. I need to, I think I might just cut this at an angle though and see how that looks. This way or this way? It's pretty. I think it's a little too long. I'm gonna go a little higher. Just like that's pretty. Okay, now little glitter dogs. I need my glasses. I should love all of these. So I'm gonna put a lot on here. I should have bought another package of these. Let's see here. I could put him on the side here too. I think I might put him there because he's a kind of a tall one. So nope, I didn't kind of realize that's kind of, I might have to glue his little leg down there. I got it right where the fold is and it's raised out. That's gonna catch. Okay, what else do we have here? So cute. I wish for sure, well, she'll like them all, but I'm just kind of taking them in here. Okay, this little guy. Where's he gonna go? Maybe he'll go right there. Cute. Dang, I still don't quite have that covered there. Okay, What else? This one's cute. The little dogs. There's another big one here that's really cute. She's gonna love this. Which way here? If I put him down here, okay, he's facing that way. Okay, let's put him here. Wonder if I should go at an angle. I'll go at a little angle, I guess. Cute. Who else? This little one's cute. Doo-doo-doo. Maybe he'll hide underneath there or go right here. That's pretty cute. She's gonna love that. I definitely have to pay attention here. I might have to just take him back off, see if I can get him off without ripping the paper. Yeah, this guy just didn't really work. Well, maybe I could try him again on the side and see if that leg will stick down. Oh yeah, okay, that's better. That's cute too. Okay, I think I am still gonna have to glue because I touched that. Okay, anything else I should put on there? I feel like it needs to be a bit more glittery. She does love cats too. She's unusual that way, cats and dogs. I maybe should do a little cat. I feel like it needs a little more bright somehow. Let me just hold this one over this area and see if I want this one on there. No, I'm not too crazy about that. She's cute, but I think I'll save her. This little bulldog is cute. Maybe I'll do the little bulldog. And then I think maybe I should get one more on the side just because that's a fun thing. And these big dogs are fun. So I'll do this big dog maybe here. And I'll put him over here. Okay, I think that's cute. That's fun. I think she'll like that. Okay. And we got more white there then too, so that kind of helps bring things together. That's fun. Okay, so now this guy. And what was I thinking for him? I almost feel like if I did green, would that just seem kind of almost not good now because of what else I got going on? It's cute, but it's nothing exciting. But let's see. I guess this one with the silver, maybe I'll try tying with the silver edge and just see how that looks. And then decide. And I don't think, sometimes I'll wrap their gifts kind of similar like that. Like if the other one has this size, do kind of the same thing but different stickers or whatever. But I definitely, I don't do them exactly the same all the time, but I might like kind of repeat the same idea, but then do a different take on it on the same package or one of the packages. This will be pretty if I go all the way around. I think I'll do that on this one too. Hopefully I have enough here. This is such cute ribbon. Okay, let's see here. I think that worked good. Tucking that ribbon underneath like I did on the one just a minute ago. So I'll do that again. I've done it both ways. Don't want to make this unnecessarily long, but I kind of have to get it underneath there. Let me just see how this is going to tie up here generally. Okay. That should be enough right there. There's a little, I can add a little something something with that one to somebody's gift. This one's dropping all kinds of glitter here. Not glitter. It's like garland material on the end there. Cute. It's really cute. Okay, I'm gonna do just like a little bow on this one. See how that looks. I want to have all that silver showing. Cute. I feel like there's a better technique for getting this to wave than what I'm doing. I'm going to need to see if there's somebody on YouTube doing this kind of thing. Okay, and then I think this is the kind where once you cut it, it kind of shrinks back from the wire and then the wire is sticking out. But I think if I fold it a couple times, that'll kind of finish the edge. Let me see if that'll do that on an angle cut, because that'll kind of keep it from receding more. I'm gonna have to get all this glitter off the table when I'm done here. Okay, that's pretty long too. Okay, and let me tuck this over twice. Okay. Maybe I want that a little bigger. That one kind of is pretty when it's scrunched up more. Okay. I really know better. I shouldn't fuss with them too much, because the minute they go in the package, they're gonna not be exactly like that anyway, as I fuss with them some more. This reminds me of just like an old-fashioned Christmas here. This one does. That would be really cute with the bells too. But I may not want to do bells on more than one. I do have jingle bells, but I didn't bring them. That's such a classic look right there. I think I'll leave it though. Maybe I'll do that on the other one's package, put the bells on this one instead of on the nutcracker. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of try to brush this off a little bit here. Oops, there goes my scissors. Actually, I should just use my tape. Okay, contain that a little bit. Okay, so this is this girl's packages. I should turn it this way. Well, depending on which way you're looking, from down or the other direction. Let me turn them this way. Let me put them back here this way. Cute. Okay, I'm going to set these ones over here. Oh yeah, and I have to do the bandages too. Okay, I better just set these off here. I'll put them here. That'll work. Put them down here. Maybe I'll put some up here too. It's cute. Okay. Okay. This is the one that's for both of them, and this is the one that's for both of them. I think I can go ahead and do this without much worry about how I wrap the other set there. So this one, maybe I'll do the green ribbon on this one because I really wanted to try this year. And this way we know I can say the green ribbon. I don't very often actually put name tags on my gifts. I just end up telling my daughter whose is for who. Usually that's because I can't find name tags I like, because I don't like most of what people make. But I have found some that I really love, and so it's not that I never do it, but I have to have some I really like. This year, I think I am going to do it. I have these white ones with red foil around them. I thought was pretty. So I probably will put these on those for gift tags. But it's a little tricky on YouTube because I'm new at this, and it's very difficult not to say my granddaughter's names, but I'm trying to not say their names. And so I shouldn't be putting their names on the tags for everybody to see either. So it's a little tricky. I don't know quite what I'm going to do yet when I get to that part, because I do think the name tag on the gift will add a little fun touch to it. We'll see. Move this up so we can see the nutcracker guys here. Okay. Cute. This little felt is so nice. Not felt, velvet. Cute. I gotta get this turned over so we see the velvet side. Something about that doesn't want me to move it. Okay, let's try here. Okay. Okay, and I'll use my fabric scissors and cut this in an angle. Actually might be cute shorter. Okay, that'll be it for both the girls. That little one, it's cute. I didn't really get that centered when I did it that time. Oh, that helped doing that. Okay, that's cute. And then for this one, we have Prince Charming and the Beast. I think I'm going to do maybe green and red tissue paper. That's kind of sad color green though. I don't really like that green for what I've got going on here. I think I might change my mind on that. I like this red. That'll be good for the top, so I think I will use this for that part, and maybe I'll just do white. And this is pretty tissue paper. It's kind of satiny. I'm pretty sure this is from the Dollar Tree. I like that. So, with my dumb scissors, this is not going to cut very straight, but I will try. Or, just don't want it jaggedy. Maybe I'll do a little package inside a package. That'd be cute. Oh, I wish I had my red and white string. I'm gonna have to go get that too. I'm gonna wrap this in my little red and white twine, not twine, string, I guess. And I'll put it in there, then I'll add these guys. I'm gonna have to put that on pause because I think that'll be really cute to have this tied with the string. So I will put this up here to finish in a bit. And I have this little guy. And then these little bags, I think I'm gonna do their little bandages. I think not that one. I think I'll do these two. Where did I put those? Oh, right here. Okay, so for the girl that I just wrapped, I think I will do this one. And really it doesn't matter who has what color here for them, but I did kind of keep in mind what colors they like. These will just be like little Santa bags. That's cute. Okay. Okay, and then we'll do this one. We'll put that color on the bottom. Cute. Now with this one having black, I may want to consider that a little bit when I wrap, because this will be for the other set of gifts I still have to put the bows on. I may incorporate a little black because of that, but I wouldn't have to. So let me put it over here because that's going to go with the other set of gifts. Okay. I got me some coffee when I went down to get my scissors. Okay, now it's time for bows for these. Okay, well, now, and I know I'm going to incorporate the Rudolph stickers. I think I will not do the dogs, so they each have something special. So I did that for the one, and then I have these. And let's see, since I did these stickers on the big one on the other one, I think I might do them on the little one for this one. Just change it up a little bit. And then maybe I should put these over here so I have a reference of what I did here. I put them up here where I can see them. Then I can kind of consider that as I am choosing my wrapping. Okay, that'll help. Okay, that's fun. Okay, so if I do this one here, let's just figure out the ribbon. This is that one. Be something different. So this ribbon, let's see what would be fun. It is cute on this red plaid, and I didn't do that on the other one. So I think I might do that. This might be enough to go all the way around, so maybe I'll try that on this one. This little remnant here. And I could, I need a little more slack there. Let's see. I don't have enough to do a bow if I use this particular piece, but you know what I think people do actually now when I look at this? Maybe they twist that like that. can be cute to not do a bow and just do a little I don't know what you call it there, but not have the bow, just have the piece like that, especially like on a man's gift. I'll do that sometimes and just let there be this little deal like that. But that's looking a little sad, so maybe I'll add this polka dot on this one and do the polka dot in a bow on top of that. Let's see here. I need a little more room here to work. Let's see. Or maybe. Oh, there is a right and wrong I see here. It's for the side that's shiny, to make sure I have that one with the shiny side up. Better double check that right now. Oop, I do have it upside down. Just gonna turn that bow right side out right there, so it's a little more sparkly. Okay, that's really cute. Really cute. And we'll just cut this at an angle. That still has the tape on it. We'll cut this at an angle. And I think I need to just shorten this guy. Well, I wonder if I should do the little forks on this one. I think I might do that. The little forked end. Gonna make it even shorter, but I think it's gonna look cute if I do that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I wish that other side was actually a little longer, but that was all I had left of that one. Let's see, this way. And it doesn't have to be equal, so I might make this one a little longer. Okay, that's cute. I'm gonna love this. Okay, I like it. Okay, fun. So you can see the difference here, what we did with a similar package. It's fun to see how they look different, but each very cute. Okay, but I need to keep this handy so I can kind of see how the whole set goes together here. So let's move to this one, and I think this will be with Rudolph. So if I do Rudolph on this one, he's got a lot of gold in him. Don't think any of my ribbon has anything really. Let's see. That's too sad. It's too drab on that package. And let's see, this is sheer. How would this one be? Candy cane does make it cuter. Maybe I better just do that one, I think. And I'll do just a bow at the top here. Oh, I'm getting to the end of that. Where did I get this one? Looks like Walmart. I think it was last year though, so I don't know if they even have any more, but this has been a really fun ribbon. Okay. I'm just thinking about the girls opening these doll clothes. It's gonna be so fun. They're really gonna flip out on the doctor clothes. Well, I mean, they're gonna love the clothes too, but I don't know if they've really considered or even are aware that there was doctor outfits, so that's gonna be so fun. And they've been playing doctor a lot lately with their animals and things, so it's gonna be really fun for them to have that to add to the mix. Okay, well that used pretty much all of it there, but I'm gonna save that little bit though, because you never know. I have this little bit too. Okay, and then we'll get some Rudolph in here. I'll have to decide if I'm gonna, I could put some of that sheer in with this to make it a little fancier, maybe, that'd be fun. I could add that to the other package I did too, because it does feel maybe a little bit like there's not a lot going on. I don't know if this will be enough though. I don't really want to cover up that knot in the middle because that's cute with the little stripe on it. Almost would need to do it before I tied the bow. I could potentially do something like this though, where there's like just like some tails coming down. I don't like that. Okay, let's just see what we can do with the sticker and then go from there. Okay, Rudolph. Cute. Okay, so you kind of have to have them right there, don't you? Right in the middle. That's so cute. I'm really gonna have to figure this out, how to get these bows to kind of ribbon up. Ribbony, that's what I want them to look like, is ribbony without it being, every time I try here they just look a little too creased, I feel like. There's gotta be a better technique to do it here. So I wonder, I think I will, I think I like this ribbon in the, this way. Okay. I wonder if I should add more Rudolph, if she would like that. Because I do have, you know, more than one sticker on, which one is it? Yeah, I have one with the stockings and then one with the dogs, and I put a bunch of dogs. But that's awful cute like that. I don't know, that's a pretty good way to go, I feel like. I almost wonder if I have more on there, if it's gonna look not as special. I think I am gonna leave it like that. Okay, so we have that one, and this is what the other one looked like. That's this size. Cute. It's just so fun to see all the different things you can do with wrapping. That's why I love it so much. Okay, and now let's scoot these over here. So maybe I'll go ahead and do the next sticker one too, so I kind of get the stickers done. So this one now I want to have the stockings on it like I had on the other one, but I need to figure out what ribbon I'm going to do. I did like that white sheer on it, but I decided this was too, didn't show up enough. No, that's pretty cute. I'm gonna do this on here. Let's see how this looks. Oh yeah, I gotta cover up this tape at the end here. So think I'm gonna wrap this all the way around twice though. I think I'm gonna just do it this way. Show the glitter showing. Cute. Okay. I'm gonna cut this at an angle. Just gotta get turned over. Sweet. Okay. And now we'll add the little stocking stickers and poinsettias. Okay. Well, this green one's cute, but so is that one. Let's see her. Almost lost a candy cane. Okay. That guy feels like he doesn't want to quite fit on there. I could scoot this a little bit and still keep that tape covered. Doesn't have to be right in the center. Let's see if that helps any. I don't know. That doesn't seem like it's the right size for the package, so I might need to do something different. Let's start with I'm gonna move this back to center. Let me try. I might end up putting the stocking on the side maybe, but I want to get a candy cane in here. I think that'll be cute up here in the corner. Cute. And I know they'll like little poinsettia flower. Okay, and then this red stocking's cute, but I think it's gonna blend in too much probably. So actually I'm gonna go back to this stocking and see if I can put it here on the front. I think that's cute. Okay, and then I might not need anything else. That might be good just like that. I think that's pretty sweet. Okay. So I have this guy here, and I'm going to tape this back here just so that don't slide off the mark there of covering up that tape. So here's the two gifts side by side with different stickers. These, and then I got the stocking right there. So cute. Another way it's fun to look at this is now it's a different size package, but this was the other package that had the same stickers on it with a different bow and a different combo of stickers. But you can just see what it would look like. Side by side. It's very cute. Okay, I'm happy. This is coming together pretty good. One more. Okay, so what have I not used over here? I have not used the tinsel one, but I think I have very little left. But I could like tuck it into something I do on here. I've used, and I have not used the white with the candy cane. I've used the red with the candy cane. Okay, so I'll probably, I might be able to do those together. Let's see. Oh, and I didn't do bells yet. Don't think I want to add the bells to any of those, so I think I'm going to end up adding it to this nutcracker, big nutcracker one, just like I did on the other granddaughter's package. That's fine. It'll be a little bit different combo, I think, because I think I'm going to try to do that one here. I have the white with candy cane and then the white polka dot. I might see if I can do the white candy cane, but then add in this tinsel somehow into it, so it's a little bit different. But if they end up being exactly the same, that's fine. This is a little narrower package. This is their doctor outfits, and the one doctor outfit was from a different, I think one was from Walmart and one was from Target, so that's why the package is different size. I think the Walmart one was the only Walmart clothes I got for the one doctor outfit, so all the other doll clothes are in the same size package from Target. Okay, this might be cute to, I'm gonna make that a little longer, so I might want to have, I think I might want to have longer tails draping down this long package. That might be pretty and make it a little different. I keep looking back at this guy and I feel like maybe something's missing on this one. Or maybe I should make the bow a little bigger. I was purposely trying to make it smaller just so it'd be different, but I don't know. I may tweak that one. Okay, now let's go down here. I'll cut this straight first. Turn this over so we see the pretty part. Okay, let's see if I have enough of this tinsel. Don't I have another piece of that somewhere? Is that all I have left? I may need to go look downstairs just in case. Doesn't look like I have any more. I think I thought one of these pieces was more of that. I do have this chiffon kind of clear red here. So that might also be good. Oh, here was a little piece, but that's just a little baby piece. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so there's a little bit here. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna try this first because I'll kind of go with what we got going on there. Let's see. If that makes it cute at all. To cut the ends there. Not loving that. Another bell. This is going to go in here too. This has to go over this way. Okay, this one is kind of stalling out. Let's see, what can I do? Maybe if this was in the background, I think I just don't have enough of it here. See if I can get this in here somehow, if this would be any good. Kind of cute if I kind of get that maybe more on top like that. Okay, but I think I need to tape that down or it's going to move. So let's see here. Do it right there. Okay, and now let's get this guy in the center, and then I gotta figure out what to do with these tails here. Okay, I'm gonna tuck this that little part back there. I think I might loop the around. Hopefully I can just tuck all this back underneath there once I rearrange it all here. I gotta fix these ends of this so the wire doesn't stick out too. Gotta cut some of that off. Okay. That's looking cuter. Okay, let's get this guy figured out. So, might want this to ribbon spiral instead of the other way I was doing it. Let's see if I can get that to do that. Almost. Let's see here. Let me see if this will. This way. And I'm going to rip this right off the package. Okay. Okay, let's go like this. It's not too bad. Okay, let's take a look at these two then together. Fun. Okay, that I think is everything. I just need to get my red and white string to get this guy put together, and then I will come back and show you all of them together. Okay, I'm back, and I kind of decided I have this red and white string here, but this one actually leans a little towards pink when I look at it up against this, so I don't think I want to use that one. And this one's super cute, but it's thicker string, and I feel like it's not going to tie on this package very well, so I'm going to try this first, which is like the green velvet ribbon, but it's a dark red. I'm going to see if this will work. If not, I'll use one of those, or maybe I just won't put any string on it. It can just be this little package too without any ribbon on it. It's just fun to have packages inside of packages sometimes. Okay. Gotta be a little careful because I don't want to squish the beast or Prince Charming. It's a little tricky here. Making a small one. I might need to make it a little long so I have enough room to make my bow. Come up on here. Okay, let's get this straightened out here. Stick it in here, little bow. Set it here. I think I'm gonna need more. Let me get some white here. Fill up down in there a little bit. This will be down inside, so I won't do that. Just want to get these guys to be up more, sticking out up here. Cute. That's cute. And I usually like to leave these tucked in and not pulled out. Oops. Just stick them in a little bit further. Okay. So, let me pause for a minute and then I will have it all put together so you can see all of them together. Okay, here is all of the girls' gifts that are going to go off to Alaska tomorrow. Next, I will bring in for the 3 grandkids that are here, and that is going to be 2 boys and a girl. Alrighty, I'm ready to do a round 2 for the grandkids that live here. They are 4, 6, and 8. The girl is the youngest. And a couple of the gifts I don't have here with me, or I'm not going to be able to wrap today. One of them I have. It's a huge Playmobil dollhouse, but I'm going to actually put it together for her and not wrap it in the big box that it comes in. That way when she opens it, she can just start playing with it right away. And so I got to figure out what I'm going to do with that one. And then I had second thoughts on one of my grandsons on his gift. So I got a little stuff in the works that I may switch out. So this is most of their gifts, but not all of their gifts. And now for these guys, I picked these as potential. For sure, I love these 2 with the dogs and the plaid. It's the same plaid that I used with the girls. But I thought this could be cute mixed in this red. So I'm just going to kind of see how it goes. I think it'll be fun. And I think I'm going to start with the dogs because they're the funnest. Actually, I should just put these here so I have them handy. Okay, first up, I'm going to do, I don't know how much I have of this either, so that's going to determine how much I can do with this guy. Oh, there's a pretty good amount there. Okay, so I was thinking I would do this big Pirate Harbor from Playmobil, which is incredible. Okay, that probably is not going to reach all the way, but I will show you one of the things I do when that's going to happen, so where I don't waste so much paper trying to get all the way around it there. Let's see what I got here. Okay. And I have all these scraps from earlier, so I'll probably just pick a red scrap here. Let's see how far this is going to come up. Come up to there. Might need to be a little bit longer. It reaches that way, but it needs to be a little bit longer. Yeah, this will work. This was one that I unwrapped because I didn't like how I could see the tape on it the first time I wrapped. I forget if I filmed that part or not. It's got a few wrinkles, but I think it'll be okay once it's all together. You won't notice. I guess I can tape it in place. I usually try not to tape the box just because sometimes people want to keep the box and then the tape will rip it off, but I think that'll be alright. Okay. This is such fun wrapping paper. All the grandkids have had this paper on different years. So this will be a really different look than what I just did. Super fun. I do cutesy fun stuff for the girls in Alaska too sometimes. Just depends on what wrapping I've got going on that year, but they also really like pretty things, so I think they will like what I did this year too. Okay, now let's just hope that the size, actually I think I'm going to tape this down too as it comes over the edge so it stays together. I may have to put a little patch right here too, we'll see. Almost. I need a little bit of something right there. So lift this up. And I think I can slip something in there. This is another thing I've done before, is it actually can start looking quite fun if you almost make like a patchwork present. I've done that on purpose before. Just took all my little scraps like this and wrapped a gift. It's pretty fun. Let's see, I'm not going to need that much of this one, so I think I'm going to cut that because I might be able to use that on something else potentially. And put it in there. Tape stuck before I was ready. I don't think we'll notice that, but I need to get this tape off of here so it doesn't stick to that. I should have checked that before I started to wrap that. Okay. Just put that skin side down. And then, oh, still got it. I gotta learn my lesson. Cut that off too. Okay. That's all right. Won't even notice. Okay. Now, you're really just going to have a little peekaboo of this is all you're going to have. Not much of that is open. Not much of the box is visible, I should say. Okay, just a little peekaboo. Too. Cute. It's so cute just like that. Such a fun wrapping paper. Okay, so this boy also has this and this. So actually, just think about this. I think I might have switched this to the other boy. So I need to keep that in mind. I think I did. So I'm gonna go like this then, just so I can kind of think about how they look together. This one, so cute. And gotta be plaid. Gotta be plaid. Because it's so cute. That can't not. This boy also, I just remembered we might be doing another little something for him. So I will just wrap those when we get that settled. So I will work on bows in a minute. And now this guy, all these, and he's got something else coming later. So I know he's gonna want dogs too. So let's do some dogs. Well, I might wrap this big one in the dog, so when it comes, let me see how much I have. Yeah, I better wait. There's not a whole lot of it in that. So I'm gonna save that for the big present. Okay, that might make me go to plan B. Darn. Let's see. I'll do some plaid here. I don't even have enough for, well, actually, for the girl, these are the girls. I may be able to eke out just a little bit of dog print for the little present, so she gets some dog too. This dinosaur. What am I going to do with him? Guess I'll see what this polka dot looks like. Maybe I'll get him in the mix. I got lots of this. Okay, I think I'll be able to make this fun once I get the ribbons on. And then I'll have the dog print in the mix also. But that will be that. And then I'm gonna have to just hold her out because I don't want to cut a little piece off the dogs. I think I'll probably end up having a little scrap that I can do. So I think I will just hold this one out for a little bit later. But then this goes with her dollhouse, but she is gonna put this one together herself. The dollhouse is Playmobil too, if I didn't say that. Okay, so I think plaid for her too, because she needs a good amount of plaid, because that's what's so cute. Okay. And then I have a couple gifts that are going to be for all of them together. Okay. Hold that one out. I'll do that so I remember that's her stack. And now I've got these guys. Maybe I'll do these in, let's see, red and plaid, or red and green. That might be kind of fun. I'm gonna try that so that there's a little bit more of that green polka dot in the mix. Because I definitely don't want to do the green polka dot for the dollhouse, because that's just not cute enough for that. So there's two of these magnetile type road sets here. So I'm just going to do one in the red and one in the green, and then I'll do up the bows. Here soon, when I get done filming this video with the wrapping, I'm going to be doing another video about my gift giving tips for giving gifts to kids in general, that I've kind of come about sort of a hit list of things I think about I thought might be helpful to other people. Just like I was saying with this granddaughter, her dollhouse, it depends on their age and the goal and everything, but for her to open up this big dollhouse and then it takes an hour and a half to put it together, you just kind of lost all the fun of it. So that's why I want to like open the box, get it all put together. I'll package it in something, you know, so it can be wrapped. But it's just like thinking about those types of things, or the typical, make sure you give them batteries, or if you get a Lego set, maybe think about providing a tote to go with it, things like that. I have a whole list that I'm going to be doing in the video. So if you're interested in tips like that, potentially, you might keep your eye out for that. And like I said earlier, I already did a video covering all the Playmobil that I bought this year. Another video that talks about all the different gifts that I got for kids. And what else did I do? Christmas books. Normally I get all the grandkids Christmas books at Christmas time, but this year I did not. But it doesn't mean I didn't love them. It's just that I went kind of nuts on all of this stuff, so I really couldn't justify doing it. But I had 2 stacks of some great Christmas books that I did 2 videos on, part 1 and part 2. So if you're looking for Christmas books for kids, you can check those videos out too. Okay, and now I will do a green one. Oh, there's something kind of on that right there. I wonder what that is. In the light, I just kind of caught it. I don't feel it, but it's sort of like a... I don't know what it is. Oh, no, I didn't notice it on the other one, so we'll see if that shows up in the daylight. I'm also planning on doing a video about board games. I've gone, I don't know, I guess it's a theme in my life, gone nuts. I just said I went nuts on Playmobil. I discovered board games in a new way this year, and so I've been buying all kinds of games for us and for the grandkids all year. And so I'm going to do a video on the games that we've discovered so far that we think are great, that you might want to think about for Christmas gifts. I think that video will be the next one I do. But first things first, wrapping. I think this paper will be cute once you get some red ribbon on it or something to that effect. I also have some little snowman, little gift ornament things that I could potentially put on some of these too for fun. So I think they're going to end up being cute. Just got to trust the process, get the foundation set here, get everything wrapped, and then the fun part of embellishing everything. Okay, got that. Now for the bows, I'll go back to this set here, and let's see. Okay, this I have. Oh, this red and white stripe is cute. Tape off of here. That's pretty cute on there. That's a possibility. What else? This white candy cane one could be cute on there too. That's cute. That's very sweet. We already know that looks good on the plaid, but I guess kind of thinking about this. I like that. This is for a boy. Let me see. This is going to be too girly with that red. I don't know. That's not bad, actually. It's pretty. It's cute on that, too. That's not so bad. I don't know if that's totally too boy because it's sheer because of the stripe in it. I think like it makes it just fine. Not too frilly. That might be good. What's this one? That's more of that. And I have the, I don't have much of that one, so this one probably not gonna get used. So, and then over here I've got the green. That's just too small for this big of a present, I think. And that print, it just doesn't show up. It's cute on the red plaid though. I might do that. And let me look over here in my bucket of white stuff. See if any of that is going to be something I want to consider. A lot of just plain white. This I think is not, doesn't really do it justice. Yeah, I think what I looked at here, I'm going to just try that sheer red and see what that looks like, I think. Be nice to see a new ribbon here. I wonder how much I have of this. Definitely just going to do one wrap on it. Could maybe go this way for a change and do it on the side here. It's fun too. It's nice because it's shiny. I'm not sure I like seeing the print through it so much. Might just have to get it, make one here and then see what I think. Because I do like the shine. Make sure it's not twisted on the ends down there. Also just remembered I have some of those giant pre-made bows that are so fun because they're so oversized. That would be really cute on here too. So I might want to think about that. Well, I think I like this enough to just consider it for a bit, so I think I'll go ahead and cut it and look at it while I do the others. And I'll probably go get one of the oversized bows and see what I think. Kind of don't want there to only be just one though in the mix. But it's pretty cute. It's going to slide around and I need to tape that so it doesn't slide. But I want to wait and make sure I do end up keeping that one going. And then if he has this one with this, it's moving. Okay, this one. What about the green? And go cut that. Oh yeah, I should look over here because I have these little snowmen. Let me see. See if these guys should go on there. These cute little snowmen. Could be cute tied on there when it's such a simple little thing. Let me get these out so I can see what they look like here. They're so cute. I forget where I got these. Probably Walmart or Target. That's where I usually get this kind of stuff. That would be cute on there. It kind of makes that one a little more special. The little red hat. That little black hat's cute. Oh, cute. I think maybe this guy. So now I might untie this after all that and see if I can just loop this in maybe. Problem is that isn't always, it's gonna hang a little too long. See if I can tie this up a little shorter. Okay, now need my glasses again. Let's see if I can just go blind here and hit something. Okay. Cute. I like that. So there's those. may come back and do a gigantic, well, if I did the gigantic bow, it would probably be right smack in the middle, maybe kind of off this way. But those are cute. Okay, let's do this one. And I definitely need some red on this one. Or white with green, that's cute too. Okay. Oh yeah, this is short. I think I better put this down at the bottom because I keep thinking I have this and I reach for it. I think I need to go look at my red ribbon stash. I feel like I need some other options here. And I might have red yarn. That would be super cute too. Okay, I'm gonna pause and go look at my red ribbon and I'll be back. Okay, I got some more red ribbon, and this was the big bow I was talking about that I might put on the big package with the dog wrapping. I brought this one. I had some more of the tinsely red that I'm going to potentially use here. So I think I will keep working on these two here. Let's see. I was thinking this white with the candy cane would be cute on the green, so I think I will start with that and see how that develops. And I'll go in the middle. Is that the right side? Nope, that's not the right side. One side's just a little duller than the other. Get these little cute edges to show up here. Cute. Little candy cane bow. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to cut that straight and then I will cut little points here. I probably should use this one just the right way. Yes. Nope. This way. Okay. Oop, that kind of did that little wonk. I noticed that on one of my other packages earlier. I think I'm not holding it quite, I did it on that one too, I'm not holding it quite even, and it's making a little snag right there. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. And now I'm going to try to trim it with no glasses on. Let's see, I'll have to be a little more careful when I do that. Okay. That's cute. And then I'll do a snowman on one of these. I don't know which. Let me get the other bow on here and I'll see which one I want to do a snowman on. Cute. Okay, and I was thinking about this one on here. This was kind of a dumb deal. I just unraveled this. This is a brand new package. Look how they pieced together a piece on here, and I hope that doesn't show up throughout this roll. But I need to get rid of that chunk first. I might be able to use this on something else, so I'll save that. And let's see how this looks. I wish that I had some ribbon that was more in this color that seemed good for the kids. This is a good color, but it being sheer, it doesn't show up enough on here to make the green stand out. And I did have the green velvet on this one, which is cute, but I feel like the bigger the package, then that doesn't look good because it's so skinny. So I'm a little disappointed that I don't have another green option, but it's gonna be fine. it's gonna look festive. And I'm thinking that by putting this one on the other package, I mean, he'll be the only kid with this big of a bow. Although both this kid and the girl, this boy and this girl, do still have one more present coming. So I could potentially, and they are a little bit bigger, I could potentially put this kind of bow, because it might make them a little sad to have such an incredible bow and only one kid gets that one. So I'll just keep that in mind. The problem is, I think I might have one more of these, but not two more. And my guess is Walmart's. Was it Walmart? Walmart or Target. I'm sure they're probably already sold out. But maybe I'll stop in there today when I go mail the girls' packages. I'll swing in there maybe and see if they have any more of those big ones. I got a little more tail. This is cute. This is a little tricky because I don't want to smash this package. It's a little bit odd shaped, so the wrapping is a little loose. As I'm trying to get the bow tight, I'm kind of pressing in on that, which is maybe not the best. Okay, let's see how that goes. This is really cute ribbon. I'll make it look bigger too. Let's see here. Let me just get some of this length off of here. Okay. Maybe I'll see if I can do it this way. I need to fix the ends of it, but I want to scoop that up a little. Maybe up towards the top. Okay. Okay, I need to cut this. I might try this one at just an angle and see what it looks like. Okay, so now there's these two, and I got the little snowman. I put a red hat on him. You see the little blue? That's cute. It does kind of get lost on this one though because the scale is so different. This is real large scale bow, and then I just have this little snowman. So I think that I shouldn't put on that one. I'm thinking it's better on this one, and that's really cute. Okay. So let me figure out where to stack this here. And now I'm going to figure out how to get this on there. Don't really want to undo that. I'm going to make the little loop shorter, I think, to start. Actually, I could probably use, I have some of that red and white string here. Probably can use it to just tie it in there. I wouldn't see too much of this. It'll just give me a little something to work with here. Okay, let's see. And actually, I could just tape. I could just put a little bit of tape on this string now that I think about it. I'm going to make it a little shorter. Although, they could use these for ornaments, so I think I'll just bunch it up a little. so that once they take it off, they can put it on their tree. Let me see if I can get a little tape and make that go away underneath there. That's cute. Cute. Okay, so that's those two. I should show the final, other than what they still have coming in the mail. Pretty cute. I love that. Okay, and now I should backtrack to this one, I think, and get the big red bow on. And I will use this ribbon somewhere else. It's a lot of ribbon that was on there. Okay. And then this guy. I kind of think right smack in the middle, it's cute both ways, but I think I'm going to put it right smack in the middle. Okay. Oh yeah, I see the tag on this now. It was Walmart. $4.50. That's worth the splurge to do every once in a while, I think. Okay, I'll probably never get this off without my glasses. All right, here they go. Let's see. Almost got it. Okay. Now, put it down in the middle. Okay, I like it. Cute. And now, I got a room here. Now for the granddaughter's present. And then remember, she's going to have the big dollhouse that I got to get put together, and then figure out another way to wrap that in a different box. So now for her, I was wondering about this red one because it's pretty. I think she'll like that. I think it'd be cute with the snowman too, so I'll just do that. I wonder. I was thinking about, wrapping it all the way around both directions, but I think I will not do that. Let's see here. And now I might see if I can get that snowman in here before I tie the bow. Which one? So we got a blue hat with the red and white scarf. That one's cute. Green hat. We don't have one with a green hat. Both these are cute. I kind of like the little green hat on this one. So let's see if I thread this through. Okay. This is turned over a little bit. Okay. This just reminds me of an old-fashioned Christmas, this ribbon does. It's kind of fun just to have kind of a big flat bow like that too. And I need to cut this at an angle. Boy, that shed a lot. Boy, I don't like how that looked. Might just have to leave it like that and hope it doesn't recede too much. Need some tape to take care of that. I usually use like my clear packaging tape to do this kind of thing, where you got more surface area. Okay, so what am I gonna do here? This way. I think I learned my lesson and not cut that right on top of the table. Could have cut that over the garbage can. But nope, keep doing this, then I gotta vacuum everything. Okay. Cute. I'm gonna do a little, tiny little fold over. Okay. Cute, honey. Do I need anything else with that? I feel like it could use a little more something. What about this little polka dot guy in here with it? Oh, that's pretty cute. Maybe I'll see if here I can tape some underneath. So maybe some tails here. And then maybe a shorter one. I'm gonna have to get more of this. I got this year, I'm about to the end of it. Because I think I'd love to use this on other things. I got a little carried away with this one, it's a little too long, but that's alright. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully I can get some more. This might get a little more pizzazz here. I cut these at an angle over the garbage can. I guess this one's not sparkly, so I guess it's okay. And this one. Okay. Okay, let's put this under here. And just need to get it taped down a little bit here. And then I can arrange it a little bit. Okay. That's pretty festive. Yeah, it's cute. The snowman. I like it. So this is the only one I have for her right now, but she's gonna get 2 more once I get the house put together. Yeah, cute. And I'll do her little Viking girl with the remnant of the dog paper once I wrap the big one with the dog paper. Very cute. Okay, what I have left then is the gifts that are for all of them. And let's see, I'm looking at the ribbons I have. Might be fun to get some more of this in the mix. I don't have any of this stripe out there. That might be thrown a little too much. I only have one of the green felt, or I always say felt, velvet. But I feel like on this combo, this is just too sad. I don't want to do that. It'd be cute on that one. I could just do that so one of them has, one more thing has the green felt, velvet. So let me just do that on this one, and we'll see how that looks. Put it in the middle here. I'm gonna need my glasses because I can't ever tell if it's the good side or the bad side. Okay. think I can cut that now. Okay. I got that. It's not tight enough on the package. I'm gonna have to do it one more time here. Go this way. Okay, that's cute. And now, let's see here. I got that. That's kind of cute to the side like that. I've never done that. That's fun. Sweet. I might just leave that. I'll tape it on the back so it stays in that position. Okay, I like that. This guy needs to get cheered up here. It goes with the stuff, but it's gonna need something bright, I think, and shiny. I don't have very much of this one left. I do have this one. I'm not sure that's the best on the red. This is random here. This is cute on there though. This little peppermint, pink and peppermint. That's cute. You know what? They'll just think it's fun, so I think I'm gonna do it. Even though it's gonna be the only one with that ribbon, I think it's gonna be fun. Okay. Pink and peppermint. That's cute. Yeah, this could be a whole nother scene here in this ribbon with some other goodies. I think I'll just angle cut this one. Okay. That's cute. Okay. Not necessarily a very matched, but I think it's festive and fun, so I think they'll like it. Okay, that'll do it. I got everything wrapped. I'll be able to mail off the girls' packages today, and I'll finish the couple others I have here later on when they come in the mail. But I hope you enjoyed that process. It was fun for me having the two different sets of wrapping paper and ribbon ideas and seeing how it all developed. And I'm sure I'll be doing more of these kind of videos in the future too, because wrapping is something I love so much. Okay, thanks for watching. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the next one.